Xin chào mừng tất cả các em học sinh đã quay trở lại với chương trình bồi dưỡng tiếng Anh lớp 11. Và như những tiết trước cô đã giới thiệu với các em, để học tốt chương trình tiếng Anh lớp 11, các em cần phải chuẩn bị cho cô 2 quyển sách. 1. Sách học sinh tiếng Anh lớp 11. 2. Sách bài tập tiếng Anh lớp 11. Các em hãy lưu ý, ở trang bìa 4 của quyển sách, các em sẽ có một thẻ cào để vào phần mềm IseeBooks. Nếu các em chưa có sách, các em hãy truy cập vào trang web www.iseebooks.vn để được hỗ trợ. Chúc các em có một tiết học thật sự hiệu quả. Now, let's start with language of Unit 5. And the first part of language today, vocabulary. Activity 1 of vocabulary today is completion.
1.
Complete the sentences 1 to 6 using the words in the box.
Now, first one. A is a system of basic law by which a country or an organization is governed. So, number 1, we use constitution. A payment awarded to the student because of his or her academic or other achievement is called a. So, number 2 is scholarship. Number 3, when a group of people show they support each other or another group. So number 3, we match with solidarity. Number 4, 8 is a basic truth, rule, or theory that something is based on. So number 4, principle. Number 5, the process of working or acting together for a common goal or benefit is. So number 5 is cooperation. Number 6, 2 means to be more successful or powerful than others in a game or a competition. So to dominate. And press on submit button. Let's move to activity 2 of vocabulary today is completion.
2. Use the words in 1 to complete the sentences.
Now, as they are agents, the Charter sets out the rules for closer cooperation among the member states. So the first one, Constitution. The second, Baptist's father asked her about the meaning of the ancient Charter. So, number 2 is principle. Number 3, ASEAN started a program of economic in the late 1970s. So, cooperation. Number 4, I heard that Vietnamese athletes will the next ASEAN School Games. So, number 4 is dominate. Number 5, ASEAN follows the of democracy and the rule of law. So number 5 is scholarship. Number 6, several talented students have been awarded the Singapore and will have a chance to study at universities in Singapore. So number 6 is scholarship. Number 6 is scholarship. Okay, yeah. But number 5 is a principle. Number 5 is principle. Yeah. We have and follows the principle. Yep. Okay, principle. And Baptist's father asked her about the main principle or the main. Yep, okay. Now, I would like to introduce you something about the intonation. And as you can see on the screen, intonation is the rise and form of the speaker voice and is important in communication. And as you can see, speakers usually use falling intonation at the end of statement. Falling intonation communicates certainty and finality, like Nam lives in Hanoi. Our speaker often use rising intonation at the end of yes or no question. Rising intonation can signal an uncertainty and doubt, like, does Nam live in Hanoi? And now we continue. Activity 1 of pronunciation today is listen and repeat.
1. Listen and repeat.
1. Noi is a boy from Laos.
Noi is a boy from Laos.
2. Is Noon a girl from Thailand?
Is Noon a girl from Thailand?
3. Hanoi is Vietnam's capital city.
Hanoi is Vietnam's capital city.
4. Is Ho Chi Minh City the largest city in Vietnam?
Is Ho Chi Minh City the largest city in Vietnam?
5. Vietnam gained its independence in 1945.
Vietnam gained its independence in 1945.
6. Was ASEAN formed on the 8th of August 1967?
Was ASEAN formed on the 8th of August 1967? And if you want to track your voice, you can press on the micro button and record your voice.
2.
Let's move to activity 2 of pronunciation today is listen and repeat.
Listen and repeat with the correct intonation. Then
1.
practice saying the sentences
Mai
with a
applied for
partner.
the Singapore scholarship. 1. Mai applied for the Singapore scholarship.
2. Is Tom looking for information about ASEAN?
3. Jane was invited to stay with a local family in Laos.
4. Does Kevin want to take a trip to Bali, Indonesia?
5. Kwang took many pictures of beautiful coral reefs in the Philippines.
6. Brunei joined ASEAN as its 6th member in 1984.
Now we come to grammar. And today we come to study about gerunds. Activity 1, get feeling.
1. Choose the correct gerund, the in form, to fill each gap.
First one, at the local hospital was one of the activities suggested by the school youth union. So the first one, we feel volunteering. Yeah, so volunteering. Number 2, the main goal of the ASEAN's Youth Volunteer Program, AYVP, is. So number 2 is promoting. Number 3, responsibility keeps the other volunteers in the group motivated. So number 3 is sharing. Number 4, our government is committed to friendly relations with the other Asian country. So number 4 is that building. How about number 5? Since my cousin's son started university in Malaysia, sepak takraw has become his passion. So number 5 is playing. And number 6, my sister dreams up. So dreams up becoming Miss ASEAN. Press on submit button to track your answers. And I would like to provide you some information about gerunds. Do you know? A gerund is the in form of the verb that functions as a noun. It can be used as the subject of a sentence. For example, applying for the ASEAN scholarship is difficult. It can be used as an object after some verbs and prepositions and phrases. For example, we have some kind of verbs like avoid, consider, dislike, enjoy, finish, forgive, imagine, involve, practice, suggest, etc. And verbs and preposition, for example, agree with, apologize for, concentrate on, depend on, dream of, insist on, rely on, succeed in, focus on, or carry on, or something like this. For example, ASEAN focuses on improving member state economies. And phrases that can help, can stand, feel like, be with, or no use, or no good, for example. And now we come to completion.
2. Complete the sentences with the correct form of verbs in brackets.
Now, first one, all ASEAN's member states have agreed to take. 2. My father was involved traveling. Number 3, Lan can't wait to go to the airport to meet her pen pal from Malaysia. 4. Student from Vietnam who wants to apply for the ASEAN's scholarship must be approved by the Ministry of Education and Training. 5. Would you mind prepare the quiz question on ASEAN's and the ASEAN structure? So, number 5 is that preparing. Number 6, I really enjoy participating. Present submit person. Now we continued language today state verbs. And I would like to introduce you some information about state verbs. Do you know? As you can see, state verb describe a state or a condition which is unchanging and lasts for some time. State verbs are not normally used in continuous tense. Common state verbs connected with thinking and opinions like believe, think, know, remember, doubt, guess, regret, realize, or understand. Or connected with feelings and emotion like hope, love, prefer, want, wish, desire, seem, and feel. Used to describe senses like see, smell, notice, hear, taste, sound, for example. And the others like be, have, consist, along, belong, concern, depend, diverse, include, matter, own, or all. However, some state verbs to describe or sometimes used in the continuous form to describe a temporary situation or something happening for periods of time without the present. And now we come to completion.
3. Choose the correct answers in brackets to complete the sentences.
Now first one, I regret missing the first event of the ASEAN's parade game last night. 2. ASEAN is an organization which consists of 10 countries located in South Asia. 3. He didn't realize that it was so late because he was busy surfing the internet for information about ASEAN. 4. Do you know when Vietnam became an official member of ASEAN? Number 5. My brother likes traveling to Thailand very much because he made many friends during his studies there. And 6. He is seeing his classmate in an hour to discuss their brochure about the ASEAN's member state. And let's move to the final activities of language today. Is activity 4. Use the present simple or continuous form of the verbs in practice to complete the sentence.
4. Use the simple or continuous form of the verbs in practice to complete the sentences.
Now, Vietnam, the first Indo-Chinese country to join ASEAN. So the first one is with. The second one, the chef was tasting. The pork broiled when I entered the kitchen. Number 3, I hop. Number 4, why are you smiling? Smiling. Number 5, tomorrow we are having. And number 6, most of the time you are clever, but you are being. Press on the paper button to check your answers. We've finished language of Unit 5. At home, redo on exercise, review on information in language of Unit 5, and prepare the next lesson reading. And don't forget to access IseeBooks to do the exercise again, practice, and self-evaluate. Thank you for your listening. Goodbye.